Real true, ayy, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Yo, what's up everyone? This is VC and you're watching my video talking about the March 26th, 2020 Nintendo Direct that I made predictions for a few days ago in a recent video. That yes, it did happen, it was rumored, and the rumors were true. The connects I know, the plugs I know what's good. And that's why I was able to make a predictions video, and I'm glad that everything still went through, even with the worldwide issue going on right now. But without further ado, we're going to get started. But before we even do get started, make sure you smash the like button if this is your first time on the channel. And don't forget to subscribe as well. We have all kinds of game content, reviews, videos like this, music, live streams, tons of stuff. So make sure you stick around as I discuss my predictions in comparison to all the things announced in this recent Nintendo Direct. This new Nintendo Direct that we got is actually considered a mini Direct, but the Direct was over 28 minutes long, nearly 30 minutes. To me personally, I can't consider it a mini, especially with a lot of the stuff that was actually in this Direct. They started it off with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which in my predictions video, I said that this was going to be covered and they were going to go into deep detail about it, and they did. They showed the special collector's editions, the one that's better in the UK compared to USA, because USA always doesn't get shit. It's crazy though, because the game looks beautiful, and it comes with a special epilogue, where the epilogue is called Futures Connected, which hopefully, and from the looks of it, it is connected to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and possibly also X and a future game, maybe Xenoblade Chronicles 3, maybe? We will have to wait and see. But I cannot wait for this game. It's my most hyped game that I saw from the entire Direct.
Now you can fully immerse in the majesty of this vast world.
Like I also mentioned in my predictions video, that also came true. We did not get a new Nintendo IP exclusive. So we didn't get anything brand new shown in this Direct that was never shown before. Just want to make sure we clarify that. Because that's why I said in my predictions video, we wouldn't get anything new, and guess what? We got nothing new. One thing that I got wrong, unsurprisingly, new F-Zero game. I guess I shouldn't have had hope. But they did mention Trials of Mana. I did think that they were going to give us more info, but they just put it in the sizzle reel towards the end. But also, another prediction that I got correct was Pikmin, like no Pikmin 4. That didn't happen, so yep, Arlo, no Pikmin 4 for you. But aside from that, things I got wrong. No Wii U ports. I'm surprised. We ended up not getting info on Bayonetta 3 and No More Heroes. We ended up not getting info on either one. I expected one of the two, but we ended up getting none. And aside from that, the rest of the stuff I said was correct, except the Smash Fighter. We ended up getting a Smash rep hinted at, not necessarily showcased, so I guess it wasn't completely wrong, but it was hinted at. It's going to be a fighter from ARMS.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Yeah, the game that no one cares about, even though it somehow sold like over 3 million copies. Yeah, an ARMS rep is coming. Hopefully it's either Mechanica or Twintel, maybe even Min Min, but the rest of the cast, I wouldn't want any of them in the game. Now, to the actual rest of the stuff shown in this Direct. 2K came through some games. They came through with the rumored BioShock collection. They came through with what I was going to predict in my video, which I should have, the Borderlands Legendary Collection, as well as they're bringing XCOM 2 collection, which is dope. We also are getting Shinsekai Into the Depths, which got shadow dropped today, which, by the way, tons of stuff got shadow dropped. And this game is by Capcom. It's an underwater game where you're trying to get through and manage your oxygen levels to defeat enemies and go through different civilizations. It looks cool. It's unique. We also got the new Animal Crossing New Horizons update, the Bunny Day update 1.1.0, and this update also fixes the glitch and exploit where you could spin items on a cardboard box to duplicate them. And that's unfortunate for people who wanted to farm money, because fuck Tom Crook, this is my island, not his. This ain't his horizons, these are my horizons, motherfucker. Next up, we had Good Job, and Good Job looked like a funny game, but this one looked like an indie. To me, this one should have been in the indie showcase. Next up, Catherine Full Body. It's awesome that this game is coming to the Switch. It's another Atlas game, so maybe we'll eventually get Persona 5, but I'm glad we're at least getting Catherine Full Body. It's a guy named Vincent getting stuck in a affair, in a quadrangle affair. So that sounds like my life in a nutshell. Then there's an update for Ring Fit Adventure where you could play songs from Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2 in different workouts, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool for the addition of that rhythm game to be added. There's also King's Bounty 2. King's Bounty 2, that I don't give a shit about that. Then after that, we got a ton of info on Bravely Default 2 from Square Enix and Nintendo. I assumed the Square Enix game that they were going to promote was Trials of Remake, and I was wrong with that, and we instead got a ton of info and showcasing of Bravely Default 2 along with a demo, which that's awesome that the demo came out. I'll be playing that after this video is edited and uploaded, so I can't wait to try that out. Because I've never gotten to play Bravely Default 1 or Bravely 2nd. I missed out on those, so this new game in the series should definitely be fun, especially since they're the same creators of Octopath Traveler. One of the best games on the Switch, in my opinion, is definitely Octopath. After this, we get a Wii U game that's basically remade and put onto the Switch with online play called Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics. And honestly, with the online play included, it's kind of cool. However, I only care about the Kinect 4. That's it. After that, there's Ninjala, a game that was announced back in 2018, and now it's being showcased and being able to be released in May 2020 as a free-to-play multiplayer game. It looks like a Splatoon game with a lot of things involved where it changes up the formula in its own way. And it's really cool how this game, Ninjala, is free-to-play, because I'll be honest, I wasn't going to pay $60 for this shit. Hell nah, I'm playing it for free. Nah. After that, we got Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, and I picked up Jedi Outcast. You can check out my review of Star Wars Jedi Outcast if you would like. I had a great review of that game. And Jedi Academy is a great game that came out back in the day too. It's nice to get the Switch port. However, I heard that the multiplayer only allows you to play in randoms, so take with that what you will. I didn't pick up the game yet because of that. So, just to let you know, the online is a bit broken. They also mentioned Star Wars Racer Episode 1 coming soon, so we'll have to wait and see on that as well as Panzer Dragoon Remake being made and dropped today. Shadow dropped Panzer Dragoon Remake. That's wild that they literally just dropped it randomly today. And it's going to eventually reach the other platforms, but it's a timed exclusive, which is pretty cool. And then, like I said, they had the sizzle reel for Trials of Mana, a game called Fuser, which is like a rock band kind of game. The Elder Scrolls Blades, I don't give a shit about that. That's a shitty mobile game. Warhammer 10,000 Mechanics, don't give a shit about that. Vigor, don't care about that. Burnout Paradise Remastered, don't care about that. EA should be giving us the good games like Dead Space and Mass Effect, you know, good trilogy RPG games that EA has that they're not selling because they don't want to make money. Yeah, those games. We also got Saints Row 4 Re-Elected being showcased coming out tomorrow. So if you're watching this video, it's out now. The Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel 3 is finally here to the Switch, coming June 30th. We also got Mr. Driller Drill Land. And I know it sounds like I'm just running through the names, but that's really what I'm doing. It's a sizzle reel. There's not much to say about most of them. Minecraft Dungeons. Yeah, after that sizzle reel, we got the final thing. You guys want to know what the last thing was? You want to know what the last thing was? Huh? You want to know? You want to know what the last thing was of this mini direct? Well, it was 28 minutes long. Not really mini. It was Pokemon Sword and Shield Expansion Pass Isle of Armor DLC. They gave us 3 minutes of talking about the Pokemon stuff that they've already mentioned. How Kubfu's the Pokemon you get from Mustard, how you could change it from the water to the dark type. Like, they already mentioned all this stuff already. So they really just threw this in there just to fill out the slot. Maybe there was something that they were waiting on and they couldn't get anything back, because that's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like they just threw this in last second. And it kind of disappointed me because the stream started on a high note with Xenoblade and the Definitive Edition, the way they showcased it, and then they ended it off with the Pokemon Expansion Pass. That really disappointed me with how they basically showed stuff that we already understood and already knew about. The only thing that we didn't know was how the towers operated, and the way those towers in that aisle operate are the ways that the Pokemon Cup food that you get from Mustard evolves, which we could have just left that for another time or a Pokemon Direct or something. There was no reason for that to be in this. But what were your guys' thoughts on the Nintendo Direct that dropped today, the 26th? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. When it comes to my predictions that I had, about 50% of them came true. The other 50% was wrong, and honestly, that's completely fine with me. I do wish we got a little something like, I really feel like Mario Party 2 is going to happen. Super Mario Party 2 and Super Mario Odyssey 2, they gotta be happening at some point. They gotta. They got no DLC. They need a sequel. They need it. And yeah, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to become a patron of the 100% click for added benefits. We just reached 1,000 subscribers the other day. Thank you guys so much. Let's reach 20 loyal subs on the Patreon page. The link for that is in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have yourselves a good one, everyone. Peace.
Big chrome, big boss, yeah, that's me. Tony, chopper, stethoscope on me. Old rock band, all black for the T. Irish gold, yeah, it's all me. Yeah.
Up late, up late, up late. You can catch us up late, up late, up late. Ah.